Yeah. Breathe. Room full of charts, but it's really just me in the mirror, huh? Huh? Pick your poison. Fear or focus. I turn my room to a war room, mirror to a judge. Every loss on the wall, every scar, every grudge. They don't see the nights when my soul came undone, but I sharpened every wound till my mind held a gun. If I fall, then I fall, but I fall to my feet. Sand my blood off the crown that they said I can't keep. I don't pray for the easy, I prepare for the pain. Cause a king isn't born, he is carved from the flame. Notes on the table, demons on the wall, voices in my head saying, you're nothing, you'll fall. Whisper, doubt in my chest, doing laps like it's cardio. Still I move silent like a bat in the barrio. Part of me calm like I planned every angle. Part of me laughing, let it burn, let it tangle. Split down the middle, saint sinner both thighs. One side praise, other side never cries. I don't need praise, I just need precision. Shadow over charts like a blade over vision. If I miss, I review, not retreat, I refine. I don't chase validation, I redesign a design. They talk loud, but my silence is a weapon. Every loss is a drill, every drill is a lesson. I walk with my ghost, we don't run from the past. We just turn every doubt to a blade made to last. I turn my room to a war room, mirror to a judge. Every loss on the wall, every scar, every grudge. They don't see the nights when my soul came undone, but I sharpened every wound till my mind held a gun. If I fall, then I fall, but I fall to my feet. Wipe blood off the crown that they said I can't keep. I don't pray for the easy, I prepare for the pain. Cause a king isn't born, he is carved from the flame. They say you changed, man, what happened to you? I stopped living for applause, started hunting what's true. Can't hear your opinion over discipline's hum. When regret comes knocking, I pretend I'm not home. No one near. Sleepless, but I don't glamorize grind. I just know idle hands let the monster unwind. So I sit with my fear, pour it out like a drink. Staring to the glass, to the thoughts all sink. If the path look crowded, I know that ain't mine. I'm married to the road where the brave flat line. I'll die on the hill of my own conviction. Before I live on my knees with a crowd's permission. Never. I turn my room to a war room, mirror to a judge. Every loss on the wall, every scar, every grudge. They don't see the nights when my soul came undone, but I sharpened every wound till my mind held a gun. If I fall, then I fall, but I fall to my feet. Wipe blood off the crown that they said I can't keep. I don't pray for the easy, I prepare for the pain. Cause a king isn't born, he is carved from the flame. Carved from the flame. Carved from the flame. Look in the glass. That's the only enemy. Some O's are written on paper. Mine's carved in bone.
Yeah, I made an iron oath, I can't break it for a vibe. Even if my hands shake, I still show up and arrive. If the world walks out, I'll still stand on my own. Cause the king in the making learns to start for the throne. I made an iron oath, I won't bend for their fear. Every time I hit the ground, I come back more clear. If it costs my comfort, if it costs my sleep, then I'll pay full price for a crown I can keep. Let's go. No parade when you're trying to rebuild your name. Just alarms in your chest and a flicker of flame. I remember all the times I was scared to commit. Now my standards got teeth, if you soft you get bit. Friends fall back when you climb past they height. They prefer you in the dark cause it dims their own light. True, but I ain't here to shrink just to make you feel tall. If I shine you can learn or just curse me and fall. I've lost more sleep than I've lost in trades, but I'd rather lose minutes than live in charades. I walk with the weight of the men I must lead. Even if they doubt now, I will plant the right seed. If I fall, I rise. If I fail, I learn. If they laugh, I build. To the throne is earned. Hey, I made an iron oath, I can't break it for a vibe. Even if my hands shake, I still show up and arrive. If the world walks out, I still stand on my own. Cause the king in the making learns to start for the throne. I made an iron oath, I won't bend for they fear. Every time I hit the ground, I come back more clear. If it costs my comfort, if it costs my sleep, then I'll pay full price for a crown I can keep. Some days I feel cold, dead look in my face, but that's just the armor that I forged from mistakes. I'm not heartless, I just guard what I build, cause I gave love to doubt and it got me all killed. Now I love with my actions, not the words they repeat. If I say I'll be great, I'll prove it on the street, on the charts, in the work, in the lives that I touch. If my rise don't lift others, it don't matter that much. I'm the calm, the wind, the riot, the storm that you trust. Not perfect, but I'll bleed if I say that I must. When they hear me the throne, they won't know what it took, but my scars will be chapters in the leader's book. Leader's book, leader's book, leader's book. I made an iron oath, I can't break it for a vibe. Even if my hands shake, I still show up and arrive. If the world walks out, I still stand on my own, cause the king in the making learns to start for the throne. I made an iron oath, I won't bend for their fear. Every time I hit the ground, I come back more clear. If it costs my comfort, if it costs my sleep, then I'll pay full price for a crown I can keep. This ain't motivation, this is contract.
Everybody got an opinion. Yeah. But noise is not law. They talk, I don't flinch, noise is not law. Nope. I move through the hate like a blade through fog. They laugh, they doubt, they project their fear, but I don't take orders from a voice in my ear. They post, they poke, they predict my fall, but none of that chatter ever sound my call. Never. You can keep your comfort, I'll keep my scars. You can keep your comments, I'll keep my stars. Family saying chill, but they live on repeat. Same year, same fear, same dead end street. Friends want to hold me, broken, relaxed, but the new me got goals that they can't unpack. You work too hard, that's a weak man's code. Translation, I'm scared of a different road. I ain't mad at your limits, just don't hand me your cage. I was born for a throne, not a comfortable wage. I hear critics who never played this game, giving TED Talks on risk, never carried the flame. They ain't bled for a dream, never stared down the doubt, but got paragraphs ready, trying to map my route. I'll take truth from a hater if the logic is clean, but I don't worship a crowd that's asleep in the dream. I'll take smoke from the world if it sharpens my eye, but I won't let the noise ever tell me who I'm supposed to be. No, they talk, I don't flinch, noise is not law. I move through the hate like a blade through fog. They laugh, they doubt, they project their fear, but I don't take orders from a voice in my ear. They post, they poke, they predict my fall, but none of that chatter ever sound my call. You can keep your comfort, I'll keep my scars. You can keep your comments, I'll keep my stars. Got a bad man calm with a joker smirk. I let them talk trash while I quietly work. When the numbers add up and the empire lands, they'll swear they believe, but I'll remember their stand. I'm not bitter, just sharp. I don't move off spite, I move off vision when it cuts through night. You can gossip in circles, I'll move in a line. Point A to throne, that's the root in my mind. I take feedback from life, not the lazies online. When the world goes mute, can you sit with your mind? That's the voice that I trust, that's the king under skin. If that man says go, I'll go bleed for the win. They talk, I don't flinch, noise is not law. No, I move through the hate like a blade through fog. They laugh, they doubt, they project their fear, but I don't take orders from a voice in my ear. They post, they poke, they predict my fall, but none of that chatter ever signed my call. You can keep your comfort, I'll keep my scars. You can keep your comments, I'll keep my stars.
Turn the volume down. The path gets louder.
Some men get crowned in public. Some of us earn it when no one sees.
I wear my crown in the shadow when nobody looks. Got a throne made of nights that they never once took. They'll only call me king when the world says it's time, but I've been royally in spirit since I sharpened my mind. I wear my crown in the silence, no trumpets, no choir, just a heart full of scars and a chest full of fire. They can doubt till it's done, they can laugh till it's clear, but when I rise from the dark, they'll they'll just say it was meant, like it's here. I built this in basements and rooms with no light, with my back to the fear and my face to the fight. They were chasing approval, I was chasing my core. Digging down through the pain, found a king in the floor. I got Joker in my grin and I survived my own hell. I can laugh at the fall, cause I know I'll excel. I got Batman in my gaze, I see threats in the mist. If it moves like a risk, I'll adjust, I insist. I'm not just trying to make it, I'm trying to remake the ground, so the next man behind me has a safest around. If I win and don't lift, that's a fraud in the cape. That's a crown with no weight, just a gold painted fake.
If I rise, we rise. If I eat, we eat. If I win, I build. That's the code I keep.
I wear my crown in the shadow, where nobody looks. Got a throne made of nights that they never once took. They'll only call me king when the world says it's time, but I've been royalty in spirit since I sharpened my mind. I wear my crown in the silence, no trumpets, no choir, just a heart full of scars and a chest full of fire. They can doubt till it's done, they can laugh till it's clear, but when I rise from the dark, they'll just say it was meant. I don't chase just wealth, I chase leverage for change. Cause a rich, hollow man is just broke with some chains. I wanna build doors for the ones locked out, turn my lessons to ladders, turn my pain to a route. I'm ready for the wait, I'm prepared for the cost. If it's fame without purpose, that's a glorified loss. If the game needs a villain to expose all the lies, I'll paint my face black just to open their eyes. But my core stays pure, my intent stays clean. Even if I look dark on the way to the dream, you can judge from your couch, I go bleed in the field. When the dust finally settles, truth handles the reveal. I wear my crown in the shadows,
Where nobody looks,
got a throne made of nights
that they never once took.
they'll only call me king,
When the world says it's time,
but I've been royalty in spirit since I sharpened my mind. I wear my crown in the silence, no trumpets, no choir, just a heart full of scars and a chest full of fire. They can doubt till it's done, they can laugh till it's clear, but when I rise from the dark, they'll just say it was meant, like it's here.
king first, recognize later.
Crowd's loud, but my soul's louder. Been waiting for this. Let's move. The crown arrives quietly, it don't need noise. No noise. Run through the years, not a one-night choice. They hear my name now, but my face stays still. Cause glory ain't luck, it's sign and will. I rise for the ones that protected my flame. For family, for brothers who stayed through the rain. The world finally sees what I do all along. A king's not excited, a king stays. I walk slow through the crowd, eyes low, breath calm, but inside I'm a storm that refuses to be gone. I see shadows of the struggle in the edges of light. Hallucinations flash back, every loss, every fight. Hands shaking back then, steady now like steel. Pressure built the courage they could never unfeel. Enemies watch distant like they seeing a ghost. Never thought I'd stand here, now I'm drinking this toast. But the glass ain't for me, it's for those who believe. For the ones who held tight when my heart couldn't breathe. Family close-knit, we don't talk, just nod. It's a pact without words, we locked it with God, amen. The crown arrives quietly, it don't need noise. No noise. Through the years, not a one-night choice. No. They cheer my name now, but my face stays still. Cause glory ain't luck, it's sign and will. I rise for the ones that protected my flame. For family, for brothers who stayed through the rain. The world finally sees what I knew all along. A king's not excited, a king stays. I don't smile for the throne, I'm already past this. More mountain ahead, I ain't stopping to bash this. Now expansion's the mission, I go harder with grace. Put the fear in my enemies without touching their space. I dream new dreams now, bigger than before. Not for ego, but the tribe that I'm fighting for. If the past appears blurry, I let it shimmer and fade. I've outgrown the wounds that the old days made. And the crowd gets louder, deafening wild. But I'm calm in the center like a disciplined child. This peace is earned, this rise is mine. But the crown, it was forged through time. The crown arrives quietly, it don't need noise. Earned through the years, not a one-night choice. They cheer my name now, but my face stays still. Cause glory ain't luck, it's iron will. I rise for the ones that protected my flame. For family, for brothers who stayed through the rain.
Let's begin.
They think this is the end. It's only the coronation.
Yeah. I'm heir to the midnight road where the brave walk slow and the strong don't fall. Never. Heart full of storms and my face stays cold. Destiny calls solid, but the weight feels bold. I rise for the ones who kept me alive. For love that survived every season I cried. I don't grin at the top, I prepare for the climb. Cause kings don't plateau, kings redefine. Yeah. The past hits me like flashes in a tunnel of light. Every failure flickering a ghost in the night. But I ain't scared of the pain, I carry it well. Lessons stitched tight like the armor I sell. My people surround me, small circle, no leak. We don't brag, we don't shout, we just move with technique. We pray, we protect, we lift one another. Not a team, but a blood-bound brother. Enemies hide in the corners, whispering shook. They read in my rise like a prophecy book. Didn't believe in my steps, now they fear my stride. I don't hate them, I just walk past with pride. Yeah, I'm heir to the midnight road where the brave walk slow and the strong don't fall. Heart full of storms, but my face stays cold. And destiny calls softly, but the weight feels bold. I rise for the ones who kept me alive. For love that survived every season I cried. I don't grin at the top, I prepare for the climb. Yeah, I got visions in the smoke of the man I was. Shaking hands, staying hope, fear in my lungs. But tonight, I stand tall, reborn through the rain. No shortcuts, no cheats, just mastery and pain. Cheers explode all around, but I hear my breath. A calm rhythm earned from surviving near death. Deep in hell, they see power outside, I feel power within. A crown ain't a trophy, it's a vow to begin. I'm heir to the midnight road where the brave walk slow and the strong don't fall. Never. Heart full of storms, but my face stays cold. And destiny calls softly, but the weight feels bold. I rise for the ones who kept me alive. For love that survived every season I cried. I don't grin at the top, I prepare for the climb. Kings redefine. Kings redefine. Kings redefine. Ready.
Silence. My greatest announcement.
Yeah, I'm the quiet king, no smile, no shine. Just purpose in my breath and the throne in my mind. They roar like thunder, but inside I'm still. Cause kings don't celebrate, kings rebuild. I walk for my family, the chosen few. The ones who prayed heavy when I had no clue. Enemies watch trembling from across the ring. They hear the cheers, yeah, but I hear my calling. Yeah. Every step feels surreal, like I'm watching from afar. Hallucinations in the corners, all the wounds, all the scars. I shake hands with ghosts as I walk through the noise, but none of that shakes me. Today I poise, my loved ones behind me, hands strong on my back. Their faith was the fire when my world turned black. We survived every drought, every dream that collapsed. Now the ground sits near and my heart stays wrapped. This moment ain't hype, it's repayment in full for the nights where I fought just to keep myself whole. For the friends who stayed close when my soul lost swing. This win isn't mine, it's a village victory. I'm the quiet king, no smile, no shine. Just purpose in my breath and a throne in my mind. They roar like thunder, but inside I'm still. Cause kings don't celebrate, kings rebuild. I walk for my family, the chosen few. The ones who prayed heavy when I had no clue. informed. I've learned too much discipline to get lost in the storm. I nod to the crowd, but I think of the climb of every sunrise miss, just a bent face design. I'm a leader, not a star. I'm a service, not a crown. If they follow in my steps, I won't ever let them down. This kingdom is a promise, not a spotlight fling, and that's why I stand firm as the quiet king. I'm the quiet king. No smile, no shine, just purpose in my breath and a throne in my mind. They roar like thunder, but inside I'm still, cause kings don't celebrate, kings rebuild. But I hear my calling. I'm the quiet king, no smile, no shine, just purpose in my breath and a throne in my mind. They roar like thunder, but inside I'm still, cause kings don't celebrate, kings rebuild. Long live the journey.
This is the day. Everything aligned. Today's the day I didn't blink, didn't fold, didn't flinch, didn't break at the brink. World got loud, but my pulse they sink, and the king they feared, he rose from the ink. Yeah, I rise for my people, I shine for my tribe. I move for the ones who believed in my rise. Enemies froze like they saw him and think, this is the day I didn't blink. Yeah, the day I didn't blink. This is the day I didn't blink. Pressure on my shoulders, but I carried it smooth. Faith in my chest, destiny in full groove. I felt echoes of the past trying to pull me apart, but I tore through the visions with a king-made heart. My family watched proud, but they stayed composed. We don't glamorize wins, we honor the road, yeah. When the crowd burst wild, like a wave in the night, I stayed calm, stayed real. Stay built for the fight, yeah. Stayed real, stay built for the fight. Stayed real, stayed built for the fight. Today's the day I didn't blink, didn't fold, didn't flinch, didn't break at the brink. World got loud, but my pulse they sink, and the king they feared, he rose from the ink. I don't chase applause, I chase legacy's breath. I don't chase the moment, I chase what comes next. This ain't a victory lap, this is where it begins. When the real kings rise, they start building from wins. Enemies whisper like they're scared of my pace, but I don't see rivals, I just see space. Space to expand, space to grow, space to lift my bloodline higher than they know. Today's the day I didn't blink, didn't fold, didn't flinch, didn't break at the brink. World got loud, but my pulse they sink, and the king they fear, he rose from the ink. Yeah, eyes open, always.
Long road. Short answers. Yeah. The ascent was always mine, written long before the climb, written in the nights when my doubts intertwined. Now I stand with a crown, but my face shows none, cause I didn't ascend to shine. I ascended to run. For my people, for my home, for the family that stayed, for the brothers who fought when the future looked frayed. I dream new dreams now, you're bigger by design. The throne wasn't given, the ascent was always mine. I see flashes of the old me trembling inside, hands cold, spirit torn, fear loud, pride died. Those visions haunt soft like a whispering guide, but they're just a reminder, my soul never lied. Loved ones around me, quiet strength in the stance. We didn't reach this peak off emotion or chance. We prayed, we planned, we fought through the grime. Now the cheers shake the earth, but my breathing's still fine. The ascent was always mine, written long before the climb, written in the nights where my doubts intertwine. Now I stand with a crown, but my face shows none, cause I didn't ascend to shine. I ascended to run. Enemies stared from afar with regret in their sight. Didn't think I'd survive, let alone ignite. Now they
future feels open like a door with no frame, and I fill it with victories that carry my name. Not for ego, but for those who helped me define why the throne wasn't luck. The ascent was always mine. The ascent was always mine. Always mine, written long before the climb, written in the nights where my doubts intertwine. Now I stand with a crown, but my face shows none, cause I didn't ascend to shine. I ascended to run, ascended to run, ascended to run. I ascended to run.
Yeah. You see charts, I see veins. You see lines, I see names. There's blood in the numbers, I can smell the fear. Price moves talk, I just listen and stare. They laugh at the grind till the scoreboards flip, and they swear it was luck when I tighten my grip. I'm alone in the storm, but I move like a blade. Turn panic to profit, turn pressure to shade. If the risk got teeth, I still stand closer, cause the throne never comes to a half-built soldier. You counting dollars, I'm counting my scars. They counting my L's, I'm counting my bars. They scrolling for comfort, I'm chasing the cliff. 1 foot in the chaos, 1 hand on the lift. Every red candle just a test of my soul. Do I crack under pressure or refine my control? If the move goes left, I don't cry, I adapt. Kill ego, save data, come back with a map. I'm not married to a trade, only married to the edge. If my thesis doesn't hold, I throw it off the ledge. Can't be soft in the mind, trying to lead in the dark. Gotta dance with the wolves and still guard your heart. World saying quit, but they never pay dues. They don't live with the charts, they just like to give views. I am not on a journey, I'm a storm in reverse. Calm on the surface, in my head it's a curse. There's blood in the numbers, I can smell the fear. Price moves talk, I just listen and stare. They laugh at the grind till the scoreboards flip, then they swear it was luck when I tighten my grip. I'm alone in the storm, but I move like a blade. Turn panic to profit, turn pressure to shade. If the risk got teeth, I'll still stand close, cause the throne never comes to a half-built soldier. This ain't just money, this is proof I was right, that I fought with myself and still chose to ignite. I got Batman focused with a Joker grin, meaning I'll plan every step but still die for the win. I don't need him to clap, I need him to watch. When I build brick by brick, what they call just a notch. When the world wants safe, I'll be married to the bold. If the game feels rigged, I'll rewrite what they told. I don't fear the red days, I fear standing still. Fear the man that I was when I doubted my will. So I stay in the lab till the screens all glow. Turn the noise to a whisper, turn the whisper to flow. There's blood in the numbers, I can smell the fear. Price moves talk, I just listen and stare. They laugh at the grind till the scoreboards flip, then they swear it was luck when I tighten my grip. I'm alone in the storm, but I move like a blade. Turn panic to profit, turn pressure to shade. If the risk got teeth, I'll still stand close, cause the throne never comes to a half-built soldier.